So today, we're going to be mastering arithmetic expressions in SQL. So by the end of this session, you guys, everyone will be able to use SQL's arithmetic operations, to perform calculations on the data. You know, you will also understand what we call operator precedence. Use brackets for clarity, write queries that double as mini calculators. Okay, so we're going to be talking about arithmetic expressions. And I want to say good morning to everyone again. And today we're going to dive right into arithmetic SQL. Just basically think back to when you were doing school math, when you were using concepts related to board mass. Board mass has to do with the brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So I have a question for you guys, and if you need to respond, be respectful. So, what's your favorite math problem from school? You can share an example. If you're not doing that via voice, you can also put that in the chat. All right. So, anyone with a favorite math problem from school?
Clifford Johnson, statistic, mid-median mode, standard deviation, and so forth.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right. Any other person? Hmm. So you guys never loved math, is it? Okay, that's good.
Bravo, she's carrying forward.
All right. All right. So
That's
let's
why we are
walk.
going
Yes.
to go out.
Are you with us or you talking out of mute? So please stay muted if you're not contributing. So let's walk through the slide. So we talked about we're going to be going through arithmetic progressions, and today we're going to do some arithmetic. We're going to do some calculations, some very basic calculations that you'll be super happy with, and you never knew it's possible on uh, on the SQL IDE that you have. Okay, so um, arithmetic calculations that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and we're also going to be talking about modulo. Okay, modulo is like the percent sign. It's like taking the remainder of any division. Most likely comes up with when you divided multiples or odd numbers. So that's just intro. So let's take a look at this. So if you remember a bit of math, school math, it's similar to the kind of mathematical expression that you experience in SQL. Okay, so we're going to perform some very basic mathematical expression just to test it out. So I want you guys to open up your IDE. Okay, similarly, I will do so, and then we will try to create something. So first and first, like we normally would do, today we're going to create an SQL file. Okay, so when you click on this SQL folder, you click on the plus sign, and they would say, hey, SQL underscore the date. So today it's 03/01/2025.SQL. And we're going to be dealing with arithmetic expressions. And if we were to use a database, remember we use U1 777 940. Let's go coach it. And we close it out. All right. So if you're looking at the presentation that I have, you would be seeing a statement saying select -2. So can you guys on your IDE type select -2 and then run and then tell me the output? Who is done? Anybody done?
Sorry, coach. Sorry to interrupt. You said we should open what?
-2.
-2. So you're meant to open your IDE. We basically have a tool, the VS Code IDE. So select -2. And when you
Do
run
we need to
this,
create another table?
no, you're using the compilers. You're using the compilers built into SQL.
But you built one now. Call it 0301.
Yes, you just write or you're not building another table. You just wrote that's a script name.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
A script. Just like you're creating a like a script.
Sorry, coach. I've just opened my ID, the Visual Code, but I don't know really what to do.
Oh, sorry. Are you new here?
Yesterday was my second day, but when I came in, I joined, and that's why I was telling you that I couldn't get the table that you are using yesterday.
All right, you're Chimeze, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically we have a dev folder. You create a dev folder on your local in your downloads folder. Okay, are you on VS Code? Real quick.
Yeah. Yes, I'm on VS Code. I've already created the dev folder,
So bring
and
that
I
dev folder
created
into
another
VS Code.
folder, the SQL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so inside our SQL, click on it and then click a plus sign. Click on the SQL folder, click on the plus sign.
Which one, the file or the folder
File,
one?
file, file.
Okay.
Folder, we create a folder, you create file.
Okay, I've done that.
Yeah, so name
So,
the file to anything like query.sql and then yeah. Have you done that? Then you click enter.
yeah.
Okay. So what do you have now? So within your with
What you call something line way?
so what can you see, Mr. Chimes?
On the query.sql, yeah, I've opened it.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and type select -2.
Okay.
Anybody done with the select? I know I had a result.
Yes,
So
I have -2. Is that it?
yeah,
-2.
yeah,
-2.
that's
Okay.
yeah. So it's basically telling you my SQL also serves as a calculator. So can somebody try select space 20 times 15?
Come up again, coach.
Select 20 times 15. It's like this. 20 times 15. Remember that these records, they are not in your
300.
database, right?
300.
Correct. And if you use, it's telling you that your IDE, your compiler, also serves as a
300.
correct. It's telling you that your compiler also serves as a calculator. Does that make sense? So these are arithmetic operations in SQL. Can we try 20 minus 15? Can you try 20 minus 15? Anybody? That should give us like 5 million.
Okay.
Like 5 million, right?
20 minus
15.
15.
5.
Oh, who got
5.
5 million? Somebody got 5 million?
I got 5.
You got 5.
5.
All right. Sounds good. Is anybody missing that is not actually doing it?
Yes, I keep getting error
Yes. Yes.
message.
You keep getting what?
Error message.
Okay, why? Did you spell your select correctly? What's your error message saying?
It's saying that
I
select
got 5.
minus 2 at line 1. I'm still on the very first one.
You're on the very first one.
Yes.
Select. Wait, did you say select? Did you give a space? Select space minus 2. Then did you close it up? Like we
Yes.
normally do?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you,
Let
are
me.
you connected to your database?
Mhm.
Yes, I am. I even refreshed when I was getting the error message.
Okay, cool. No worries. So let's do select. Spell select correctly. Space minus 2.
Yes.
So what did you get?
The same error message.
Hmm. That's strange. So another person gets in the same error.
So, coach, below where I have my output, I
Mhm.
get the finished SQL query, but on the right-hand side, I can't see my result. I don't know what I've done wrong.
Oh, your output result, right?
I can see my output and it says, especially on the 20 minus 15, it gives me finished SQL query. That means there's no error. But I can't see the result on the
So
right-hand side. I
how
don't know
many
what
how many results do you have open? You have a lot of how many files do you have open on your
I closed them all.
close them all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's second. That's the second one. So any other person with issues? Any other person that cannot run that one? So
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
going sorry?
Good morning, I have the same issue we have precisely.
What issues is that?
So my table is not reading the figure, but rather it just showed the select 20 minus 15. Then it said don't finish my SQL query.
Oh, let's do this.
Sorry, please, can I come in? You see that select mine can you just highlight it, then you run it? I just highlight what you just did. Just highlight it and you run it. You might get the result. It happened to me. Just highlight it, then you run it.
I didn't have to I
Okay,
didn't have to
yes.
highlight mine.
You didn't do that, but I had to do that.
I did it just now and it worked. Thank you. I
Yeah.
can see the result on the right-hand side.
Yeah, that works for me.
So I have 5.
You have 5.
That was my problem. When I did not highlight, it didn't pull up a result. It brought an
Yeah, it didn't
error,
go.
but I
Yeah.
had to highlight before it. That's what I was going to ask. So
So but
No,
see,
when
I
I
didn't
highlighted,
highlight, right?
exactly, you didn't have to highlight and you got the result, but I've had to only highlight before the result before you correct.
Okay, so look at this. So what if when you click on the side, and then you're on?
so this is Olivia.
Yes, I want to see your screen real quick, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right.
Using my screen now.
It's coming. All right. Select
minus 20.
Yeah, you'll get a minus
You put
35.
minus.
That's the right answer.
If that's the right answer, you
Yeah,
click
minus 20 minus 15 is minus
30 minus
35.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Yeah.
So my
That's
take
the
is
right
I had
answer
to
for that.
highlight. I had to highlight, like she said, before I could get the
Okay,
answer. But when I
okay.
ran
Wait,
it,
wait,
I had to
wait,
highlight.
wait, wait, wait,
Mhm.
wait, wait.
Yes, sir.
Please. Let me process. So click after the yeah, go outside. Go after you lock it. Yeah, right click from there and then run.
So
Okay. Okay, no worries. Copy line 5. Copy line 5. Do Control X. Control X.
Mm-hmm.
Control X. Control X, the xylophone. Control X.
Okay.
Yes, correct. Now go to line 1. No. Go to line 1, the very tail, the prefix of line 1. Click on that. Yes, do enter. Now put that code on line 1. Paste. Right click on there and then run.
I'm sorry. Let me clear this up.
All right.
Let's
It's
Is
done.
this?
That's it. That's the result there.
No, this is the first
No,
result.
okay, close them. Close them.
Okay.
Close them. Close. Now run it again. We play tricks all day long, right? That's it.
Thank you, Coach.
No worries. See, sometimes, yeah, your ID could need a refresh and you haven't refreshed it in a long time. So you keep having all those kind of situations. But don't be scared, okay? Always feel free that you're in control of your system, anything, just keep trying different things and you should be good. So Chimeze, I also want to see your screen real quick. Okay, so before we go ahead. Today is going to be pretty interesting. Sorry. So, because you did a lot of math in school and we're just going to be playing with those maths and you get to see the results. I can't see the coach table. I'm not sharing my screen right now. Blessing. Mr. Chimeze, are you there? I need you to share your screen real quick. All right. Chimeze, if you're not there, I need to take the screen back if you're not ready. Okay, so before then, is everybody able to run it? Everybody able to see that what they have is like a calculator? Can somebody try? Can you guys try different things like 200 by 300 times 500? Just do something crazy before we try the next exercise.
I tried 30 minus 15 and it gave me the answer.
Oh, that's still simple. Give us something terrible that can shake a paycheck.
Okay.
I am not able to run it because I missed the last 2 classes. So I'm
What do
still
you?
trying to catch up.
No, you don't need to have a table to run this. Do you have the VS Code?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can you give me your screen real quick?
Okay.
Coach, I did the division. It gave me the right answer too.
You gave me the right answer. Yeah, good job.
Coach, so I
Yeah.
did minus 200 times 100 and I got minus 20,000 or something.
Yes, of course. When you do minus times minus, it should give you a positive number. You do minus times this times minus this. So we're going to get to that point where we talk about, yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Jimmy. So you have your database. You don't have a folder in your.
So,
you don't have a
Coach.
folder. 1 second.
So, Coach.
Please,
Okay.
please. I'm talking to an officer real quick, okay? This I paused the recording so we can just quickly catch up. This is hands-on, okay? This is pure hands-on. And I need everybody to be up to speed. This is basic. This is simple. It doesn't require you to crack your brain. It just requires you don't need to go to hosting officer. I already see you have a database connected. So what you don't have is a dev folder. So I want you to click on that no folder open. Open folder. Okay, good. So click on new folder, top right, top left, new folder. No, look at it. Yes, that's it, new folder. Now name it dev, type dev. Hey, no, yeah, right click that, right click, rename, type dev, DEV. Yes, select folder.
Good morning, sis.
Select
I'm
folder.
fine.
If you're not talking, please stay muted. Do yes, I trust. Click I trust the author, then yes, I trust. All right, you have a dev folder. Click on dev. Click on it. Click on new folder to your right. Come to your right. Okay, so we're not going to waste time on this. Click on yes on what you see on your screen. All right, so when you click on this, you type SQL. You type SQL and it gives you that. You go back here, just one click, and you click on this again, and you type Python, and it gives you that, and you're good. And then we need files in your SQL. You want to create create a SQL. I'm doing this so everybody can see what's going on, okay? So don't be confused for the likes of guys in the parking lot, okay? So don't be confused about this. I'm still going to show you how to do it, but if you know how to do it right now, that's good. So we're creating files. We have create, we have insert, then we have query. This will help you do everything that you need to do. Like when you insert a table, you can use query to check. When you do this, you can use that to check as well. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. Okay. So similarly, in your Python folder, you can create a just say script, script dot py. The extension for Python is py, depending on what you're using. Okay. All right. Nice one, Joanne. I like that. You got your answer. Correct. So we are back on query your SQL today. So what you're trying to do select minus 3 for you because you're late. So you do that, you get -3. What's going on? Your SQL database, no SQL server. Okay, no worries. No worries. No worries. All right. Let's hope your connection is good. All right. You have -3. So you're good, right? So, but I always advise you guys, always learn this culture of always, okay, we need to check this database later. You want to make sure you select the database you intend to use, which is U77. How many 7 is that? 7 and 940.
5 places.
All right. So coaching. Yeah, very straightforward. All right. It's always very cool to have all that. Then we're also going to try do times my favorite number, 7. And it's going to take 21 days of March. And that should be -21. Okay. So are you up to speed now, Nafisa? Yes or no? All right. Nafisa, are you up to speed now?
Yes, I am up to speed. Thank you. I was trying to unmute myself. Thanks.
You're welcome. Yes, Miss Adebomi, what's going on before
Okay,
we
so
start?
coach, you said we should practice. I don't know if it's right. So I did multiple, like plus, multiplication, and minus together. Is that correct?
Well, till you find out if it's correct.
But he
So
gave me the correct answer. Though. I don't know if it's what we should do. I just, like you
yeah,
said, we
you're
should
good.
try.
You're good. Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to do some let's do what we call let me take the screen. Let's continue. Okay. So that was a good try. That was a good try. So you guys will learn some
Thank
few
you.
things. Hey, Rookie, you have your hands up. What's going on?
Yes. So I tried to run another query, but I couldn't run it under line 6 or so. Do I always have to run it on line 1? Because when I did on line 1, I got the answer. But when I did on the line 6 and the rest, it keeps giving me error message.
Okay, give me your screen again. I think I know what's wrong because you saw me doing it on another screen, right? So
yeah, I wanted to run this.
you see your line 2 and 3 is not well commented. You see that comment is wrong. Is a space, is dash dash space select.
Okay.
Yes, put space on that one.
Okay.
Now comment out line 1. So Control X on line 1. Control X. Control. Now put it on line 7. Paste. Now run. That's your result there. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Play with your system, like I told you. Don't be scared. All right. You have another question? I see your hands raised. All right. You put it back in your pocket. All right. Good choice. Okay. So any other question before we move on? Now, no stopping. Okay. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. Now, get your lab ready. I'm gonna put the question in the chat. So, guys, ready to copy the question from the chat, and then execute. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and I will talk about operator precedence. You guys enjoying it today or no? It's easy, right? With the primary school work. Add me to the parking lot. No, you just wait. You just wait to the end to get into the parking lot. All right. So, okay. Now let me share my screen. I didn't hear anybody having issues? Do we understand what's going on today?
Yes, we're good.
Yes, sir.
I need to see thumbs up. I need thumbs up. I'm not feeling your thumbs up. It's not popping on my screen. Okay.
Okay, me, I saw that, coach. Hello, coach.
Hello, how may I help you?
Sorry. So I saw that Ricky was on number 7. I'm still on number 4. Did I do something wrong?
What was on number 4?
I'm still on number 4. That's where I stopped.
What's number 4? What's number 4? Tell me.
Hold on, let me bring it up. Okay, I'm still on where I did select 20 times 15.
Yeah. You're on track. You're on track. You know, we're trying to help our colleagues to make sure they're up to speed. Can you guys see my screen real good?
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Okay, cool. Let's do this. So we've done this basic minus, multiplication, and modulo. Okay, you guys need to know what modulo is. Can you guys try 5 modulo 2? Okay, modulo, instead of using this multiplication, put modulo there and tell me what you see. Can you guys try that?
Can you say that again?
5 modulo 2. Who got that?
I did Clifford.
Do you know the implication of that?
No, that's where I'm lost.
Okay. All right. We normally do that a lot, in programming. You know, we use that as a condition. So what that thing is saying is 5 divided by 2, give us the remainder.
Got you.
That's what that thing means. Okay.
Got you.
That's okay. So 5 divided by 2. What's the remainder of 5 divided by 2? It's 2 remainder 1. Right? All right. So that's the essence of modulo. So this concept, basically, when we do that, we use it to determine if a number is an odd number or if a number is an even number. So what happens with even numbers when you divide them by 2? Anybody can tell me that?
Break even.
He has the remainder.
It's zero. It's zero.
Zero.
It's zero. It's zero. So you see, it's zero. It's when we do that back then in school, we say two remainder zero, and everybody be feeling fly. So in some instances, when a number, okay, let me kick off the recording again. I think recording is in progress.
You've been recording. It's still recording.
It's still recording. Okay, so I didn't really stop recording. Okay, no worries. So when we do 4 divided by 2 or 4 modulo 2 and the remainder is 0, if the remainder is 0, we say the number is even. Okay. So if the otherwise it's an odd number. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes, that's it. So now take a look at this. Without thinking, right? Guys, 23, is 23 an odd number or 23 is an even number? If you're not speaking, please
Odd
tell us.
number.
Odd number. Odd number.
But we need to always, the system doesn't know that it's an odd number, right? So we need to always prove it. We need to make the code know that it's an odd number. So one of the ways one of the methods we used back then is using what we call odd number. So using what we call modulo. So if we do 23 modulo 2, it should give us 11 remainder 1. Okay, so that's the regular expression, but this will just tell us 1. Okay, but we know that's it. 2 times 11 is 22. 23 minus 22 we give you 1. That's how we get this. Okay, so the expression is like this. 23. In case people don't know, let me try to work it out so you guys will see. It's like saying 23 divided by 2. Okay, we'll get 11
and 5.
11 and 11.5, or 11 1 over 2, right? Okay, so but back then when we were much junior, we never knew what 11.5 was, or we never knew what 11 and a half was. All right, so we'll say 23 divided by 2 back then would be, it's 2 in 2, 1, 2 in 3, 1. Remainder what? Remainder 1. So we'll say 11.
Oh, I don't even know how much. Thank you.
Stay muted if you're not talking. 11 remainder 1.
Right. They're just asking questions. How did you come to laws? How this, how to that? So,
sorry, was somebody asking a question or speaking over me?
I guess somebody unmuted. I didn't remember to mute their microphone, so they just did.
Okay. So I'm just walking you guys through what this modulo basically mean. Just like saying 2 divided by 23, we know it's 11. 11 remainder 1. For simplicity, let's say 3 divided by 2. That is not, in fact, they will say it's impossible, but it's 1 remainder 1. Okay. So it's that simple. All right. So let's jump to the other aspect where we do arithmetic. Okay. So I want you guys to run this on your system. Can somebody always help me admit people in, please? If you guys are less busy, they keep holding on to my cursor. So I'm going to put this in the chat. So, all right, you love maths. That's okay. I like that. Oh.
One.
Well, equation 1 is 0.
No, hold on, please. I see direct messages, so I'm able to copy in there.
I got
Hey
one.
guys,
Coach, I got one.
I got one.
you got one. Did
Yes,
you
one.
you ran your select in front of that, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
now.
sir.
one.
Okay, is everybody on that spot? Has everybody done the first one?
Yes.
No, no.
Has everybody done the first one? All right.
Yes, one. Me, I got 6, so we're copying the highlighted. Oh, is it 1 or 2?
No, we have two. We have two equations. There is one with the
Oh,
bracket and one
okay, I
without
did the
bracket.
highlighted one.
Okay, so the difference is, are you guys there? Everybody there?
Okay, let me do the first
Yes, I got 1 too.
You got one for the first one.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but what about the second one?
Okay, I'm gonna run it now.
Someone says
Coach,
5.
it's still one. It's still one.
Yes.
The second one is one too, coach.
All right. Okay. Good. Good. Good.
One.
All right.
Coach, how come I'm getting 6 though?
Ah, man, that's it. That's what I need to find out.
Yeah, the second one is 1.
Okay.
I got 1.
All
And I
right.
got one too.
Just make sure you're entering the right question.
I got 5.
Hmm. All right. Good. Good.
Got
Okay.
1.
So
I got 5
let's.
when I didn't add the -2. You're supposed to add the -2.
Coach,
This equation is -2 in the first parenthesis.
Let's make sure we have the
I
right.
got one.
Right. The
Coach,
final answer is
I
1.
got
I
1.
got 1.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Let's not speak on one another. Let's speak one at a time. So let's try this. And the first one gave us 1. Okay. All right. So let's see what the second one says.
Got 1. I got it.
All right. Okay. Yours is better now. Okay. And we have 1. Okay. So the difference between these two is what's actually making it easy. SQL basically runs in precedence, but this is easier to read. You can see. So if you remember this, if you need to do it manually yourself, there's what we call board mass. Okay, board mass. So if we translate this, B,
Bracket.
if we translate O, we translate D, we translate M, translate S. Okay, so so basically,
Coach, can I ask a quick question, please, if you don't mind?
yeah, go ahead.
So this equation right now, is it -2 plus 2 times 2, or it's just 2? Because I see a minus in front of the 2.
There is a minus in front of the 2.
Okay,
So
that's why you did get my answer correctly.
yes. Oh, yes. So this.
Bracket of division, multiplication, addition.
So if you take a look at this, hello, you guys can hear me, okay? You got a table. Nafisa to everyone, you got a table. So if you take a look at this, right, it doesn't show any precedence. This doesn't show any precedence. But when you're operating this and you're following this rule, you would know that what you need to do first without bracket is precedent off. You do this one first. When you're done doing that one, you do this one. And then when you're doing that one, after doing that, you need to now do subtraction before addition, right? You're working with precedence. So here, you see, this is simpler, right? Because you take care of all the brackets. So here, if we're doing it manually, okay, it's -2 brackets. Then 2 times 2 plus 4, okay, minus 2 divided by 2, 1. Okay, so now see, after precedence, what is left? Plus, like we've done all the brackets, okay? So we've done all the brackets, we've done all the off, we've done division, we've done multiplication. So what's next? The next is the addition part, okay? So -2 plus 4 is 2 minus 1. And the answer is 1. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
That's
Yes.
how the precedence operator works. Okay, these are mine. Okay, like I said I'll teach you guys some few things you'll never ever forget. That you remember as so that's how it was working. But yes, these are some few basics that we basically follow in computer science. Okay, all right. So let's. So what kind of comments do we use on this? Do we do individual or do we do it as a group?
Group.
Do it as a group. All right. So use this. We close this, and then we take it at the base, and then we lock it up, and that's it. Okay. Now let's go in. Yeah, you notice that the second one is much easier to read. But this other one, it requires you to follow BODMAS to get it done. All right. So let's do some few calculations that you guys would love as well. Today is easy peasy, right? So of course you guys have been doing it. So you guys know we basically use the select and then whatever we need, expression. The expression is the numbers you add in front. Okay, so let's quickly knock out this. Let's quickly knock out this. I put in the charts. All right, let's quickly take that out. So do I have answers? Answers, answers, answers.
132.
132. Is that correct?
132.
Is that correct?
132.
Is that
Yes.
correct?
132 is correct.
132
Is
is
that
correct.
correct?
Correct.
132. That's good.
Yeah, same.
That's good. That's good. Okay. So I have the question for you guys. So the other question is, I want you already have the question, right? I want you, that other one was in hours, right? Can you modify that, modify the equation I give to give the answer in minutes? Okay, so let me write it correctly for you guys. All right. So paste. All right. So if I run it, I get 132 hours. So for you guys, I want the answer. I want to see who's the fastest to get this. I want the answer in minutes. In minutes. I want the answer in minutes. All right. Let's get to work. Let's get to work real quick. Modify the second query to return the result in minutes. In minutes.
I don't know if
Who's
I'm
there?
right. I don't know
So
if I'm
please,
right,
I've
but
lost.
it will be 7920
7920. So what did you do?
minutes. I just
60
times it by
divided by
60.
60.
No, you multiply by 60. We're doing minutes. So it's higher, right?
Okay.
7920 will be divided by 60.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
He wants it in minutes, not in hours.
In
Yes.
hours. Yes, that's the result.
So you did it separate. You modified separately. I just divided by 60 straight.
No, you don't need to divide. Okay,
Yeah, you
yes,
multiply.
yes. So now you see we need to follow
Right.
instruction,
Okay.
right? Remember
Okay.
you've gotten the first one as 132, right? You've gotten the first one as 132. Now we need to now convert this 132 hours into minutes. You know, this
Right.
132 hours is coming from a separate application. You know, you can't go
Coach,
into the
please, I've
application
lost.
to do the division, right?
Right.
Hello, coach.
Hello. Who's speaking?
Yeah, please, I've lost from that Howard point, and
Who's
then my
speaking?
first. My name is Folashade.
Okay.
Yeah, from that where you asked us to calculate in hours, and then all of a sudden I can't even see the result panel on my
Close out,
on
close
my
out,
screen.
close out, close out, close out. You need to understand your VS Code. Close out all those outputs and then try to understand what's going on.
Okay, but it's saying error when I typed out the last query you asked us to select 4725 I'm getting an error.
Please check what's going on. Make sure you're typing it correctly. Is there
Okay.
another person getting errors?
Yeah, I got the same error, but I'm trying to see if I can troubleshoot it.
What do you want to eat?
Yeah, I'm getting error too.
I got 7920.
Mm-hmm.
I got 7920 too.
Correct.
7920.
Correct. So listen, there's a lot of logic tied to this thing. You know, I'll give you some other simple mathematical expression. It's just like me saying, we need 5 guys to build a house in 4 days. All right. So how many guys do we need to build a house in 50 days?
Can you ask the question again?
Yes. We need 5 guys to build a house in 4 days. So how many guys do we need to build a house in 50 days? I want you to translate that into mathematics and then run it with SQL. Does that make sense, everyone? So
Can you type it? Can you type it, coach?
You want me to type it? Okay. I'll type it.
Coach, you're getting undefined.
Why are you getting undefined?
I don't know.
You're probably gonna subscribe to the parking lot. We're not stopping we are not stopping. We're not stopping for anyone this time. How many guys do we need to walk? How many guys do we need to walk on? Okay, let's switch it. On 10.
Coach, is this correct? 12.5?
I don't know. I don't know. See, listen. 5 laborers work on a plot of land for 5 days. How many laborers do we need to work on 10 plots of land? I'm switching the questions around. So, some basic mathematical understanding is needed as a data analyst. You need to understand some basic mathematics. You know, so these are concepts. These are concepts that no one
It's
can
2.
take away from you. These are concepts that no one can take away from you.
My answer is 50.
So, more just now.
My
The
answer
answer
is
will be
10.
50.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, coach. Please, can you just toggle your screen and let me see how you get your whole result panel back on your screen? I think that's the first issue. So my screen is currently like this, the same way yours is.
You want me to toggle my screen which way? You want me to go up and down?
No, I want you to get your result panel. That one that is always on the side that gives the result. How do you get it?
Yeah, I just right click and that's it. So for this one, it's running the last one.
Okay, maybe because I'm getting an error. Maybe that's why it's not working.
So you need to you want to run the last one, you just comment out the first one and you get this.
Okay.
So try to run the first one, you comment out this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I take it back. It's 50. I think I was running the first one you said, the first query you said before you
Right.
changed it. I wasn't looking at the change.
All
Okay,
right. All right, guys.
sorry.
So who's done? So we need
It's
to write.
50.
We need to.
50.
It's 50. It's 50.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm done.
Olivia.
Okay. So very important. We need to understand what's going on. Okay. So we said 5 laborers. We're going to do some other exercise. Okay. So we're saying 5 laborers work on a plot of land for 5 days. How many laborers do we need to work on 10 plots of land? All
Are they
right.
working on the same plot of land for the same number of days, sir? I'm
And
sorry.
you need. That's the reason why you need to think about it. All right. So now let's break it down. Let's try to understand this. All right. So we would say each plot requires 5 laborers. This part of math is what we call proportion. Okay. While working for 5 days. For 5 days. All right. So that math is like that's what? That's 25 laborer days. All right. So for 10 plots, okay, for 10 plots, all right. So it will now be what? Total laborer days required would be what? 25. We got to 25 from the first times what? Times 10. That'll be what? 250. All right. So to complete the work in 5 days, all right. So how many laborers do we need to complete the work?
You divide by 5.
Divide by 5, coach.
You divide by 5.
To
That should
complete the
give you
work.
50. You divide by
Give
5.
5
You
laborers.
divide 250 by 5.
5.
You need so the query would be I'm writing it because when I write the query, you want me to explain. So
Sorry, coach. I stepped out for a second. Is it a second question or?
no, with solving the first one. All
How
right.
did 25 come into the question? Oh, 5 times 5. Okay, never mind.
All right. So so I expect you to write the query. So next time I ask for the result, I need a query. Okay. I need a query.
I have a question, coach. If we didn't write out the query the way you just did and just did, because the simple way to calculated would be 5 times 10, right? Because, it's straightforward.
You need to. It's not straightforward. You have to show the calculation. Okay.
Okay. All
You're
right.
using your
Thank you.
brain. Just put in a no. Want to see expression? You see the expression.
Okay.
You say 5 times 10. There is a calculation towards that.
Okay.
All right. There's a calculation
Thank you.
towards that.
Okay, okay.
All right. There's a
All right.
calculation towards that. Proportion. There's some level of proportion you want to add up. So, okay. So let's do one other simple one. Let's create a simple calculator. Okay. So okay. Let me put this. Let me put this simple one in the chat. Let me type it out in the chat. Okay. After that, we're going to walk through one very simple project in 10 minutes. If you're not speaking, please stay muted. Let me type it out in the chat. Just random crazy stuff. So you guys run it and make sure you're very cautious about what you're running to make sure it works. Okay. So all right. Yeah. So run that. Oh, I did it. Oh, yes, I keep sending it to. Yes. So put in your chat and then run it. It's meant to open your computational mind. And I want to see the solution. Paste your answers in the chat. Paste your.
Hello, coach. Hello, coach.
Yes.
Hi.
I have a question.
Who's speaking, please?
The last equation we run, we did not close it with forward slash. No, sorry. Semi.
Yeah. You can run it.
Semicolon.
Yeah. Mhm. Always make sure you
Oh,
close
okay.
yours. Yeah. Always make sure you
Okay.
close.
Okay.
All right.
So
Yes. I need answers in the chat. I expect to get like 50 answers in the chat.
Hi.
I need answers in the chat.
I got 5.
Put it in the chat, please.
I got 50.
That's good. Keep putting your answers in there. Let's make sure you're doing it correctly. You're making sure you're waking up your mind to run it. So this is common. Let me quickly put the other one. So who's not doing this practice? Who's not doing it?
Yeah, I'm not doing it yet. I'm restarting. I just deleted my connection. I'm restarting it.
But we need to jump onto the major classwork, and we have 20 minutes to do that. Very simple, easy. Okay. And the answer is 5. So where are you guys getting 50 from? The answer is 5. Where are you guys getting 50 from? All right, guys. Here's the question. So everybody done?
No.
What's going on? It's just a simple run, select and run.
Hello, coach.
Yes.
Yeah, the mistake people are doing is they are copying the one you wrote on this board instead of copying the one you wrote on the chart.
Yeah.
Well, that's where they
the
got
chat. The question is in the chat, guys.
In the chat?
Yes. The question. Thank you so much, Mr. Lasso coming. The question is in the chat. And the question to fix for today is here. Okay. All right, guys. Let's quickly knock off that one. Then we'll take the second one, and then we'll get into the parking lot. We need to create a discount calculator. So assume an original price of 150 and a discount rate of 15%. So let's write a query that calculates the discount price and the original price, like the original price minus percentage discount and all that kind of stuff. So let me give you guys time to think about that, okay? You already know what a discount is. You know how it works. So now it's time to write it in SQL. Guys, please focus on the question in the chat. There is a new question in the chat that says, copy that question, put in your IDE. Remember to comment it out when you paste it on your IDE. Assume an original price of 150 and a discount rate of 15%. Write an SQL query to do that. Hello?
Put the answer here.
Hello, who's speaking?
It's Clifford.
Yeah, tell me, what did you say?
I said, My result was 2.5.
Okay. Find out. Let's wait. Let's wait.
I got 2950.
Let's wait. Okay.
Sorry, excuse me. Coach, it's not about the question. I tried to copy the question into my notes, and everything I've been working on has disappeared. How do I receive it back?
I don't know. Maybe do Control Z.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Control Z should bring it back. Everybody should attempt this. Okay. 149.85. Okay. Okay. Everyone should attempt this. This is common knowledge to everyone. Common knowledge. This is common knowledge, right? Common knowledge.
Yeah, 127.5. Yeah.
Common knowledge. Common. It's common. This is something that won't be taught. It's common knowledge. You don't teach people how to do this. It's common knowledge. The price of something is 150 and you have a discount of 15%. What's the price? How much are you going to pay?
2.7.
So I want the query. I want the query. I want the query. Now begin to post the query that generates the 1 to 7.5 or whatever result you get. I don't want calculators. I want to see your query. Are you there?
Coach, did you say we should paste our query in the chat?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to see logical query that makes sense. All right, guys? All right. Are you guys ready?
What's your discount amount?
Please stay muted if you're not talking. All right, guys, are you ready? Let's do this. Let's do this, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's write it out. How many more minutes? many more minutes, guys? We're still missing some people with results. Hey, 10 more minutes. I would call names and I'll get answers from them. So if you're quiet, I'll call you for answers. Okay? All right, let's write the solution real quick. So let's start from the very base. So we want to say select 150 as original price. Then 15 as discount rate. Okay. And then let's test this. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we have our figures in there. See, we have original price as 150, discount rate as 15. Okay. So we've registered this figure. All right. So the next thing now is to run the calculation. Okay. So let's get started. So this is serving as the table we're pulling that data from. Original price, comma, discount rate, comma. Then we'll now bring in the calculation. Original price minus original price times discount rate divided by 100 as We're taking it from this table. Then we'll close it up. So do we have any clearance? Okay, let's see what we got. Line 6, what's line 6? Yeah, probably from discount rate. Discount. Just near line 53. Don't see any error here. All right, so all right, where are we? The IDE has refused to understand that we need to format it and make it look beautiful rather than being plain. Are you guys with me? Are you guys here or
Yes,
you guys
sir.
are lost?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
confused. I'm
Yes, we are here,
confused.
but
I'm
the
So,
way
confused.
you write it out is different from the way we wrote our
yeah. So, coach, I'm lost because your explanation is kind of long, but I just did a mathematical calculation, which I got the same answer. So,
You what I asked for it's ask for a SQL code, right?
okay.
Or you just need to understand the representation, and it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so when you get some the instances as a data analyst or business analyst that you'll be they would basically give you requirements in English, and then you have to convert those requirements to technical requirement, and from technical requirements you have to convert those requirements to a code, right? So you basically what you just wrote, the system would not understand what's going on. So let me try to explain this one more time. So we have an original price. Okay, so I wrote the script. This is a subquery. I wrote the script from scratch. So the first thing I ran this to show you that I have a representation like this is coming from a table. All right, like a table has this data. So the original price is 150 and the discount rate is 15, right? And basically, the formula to calculate a discount is original price minus 15 divided by 100, right? So this is it. This is original price. All right. This is original price times the discount rate over 100. All right. So in my table, I'm able to represent the original price. I'm able to represent the original price of 150, the discount rate of 15%, and the price of the product, right? I'm able to represent that, which is so obvious. So now, say for example, the product is now 100, that you can easily know what the price is going to be, right? And the discount price is 10. So if we run this, what do you think the price will be? Mathematically, you just say, hey, it's going to be $90, right? But do you know how the system will calculate? Your till, if you're on the desk using the teller, the system needs to understand the program that will calculate the discount and know the price. So I've just switched the price from 100 to 10. Now let's run this. Though I've changed the query again. The query doesn't like my spacing. So I want to clean out those space. And hopefully it takes it this time. Hopefully it takes it. Let's see. Okay, good. You see? This is more like creating a calculator for discount. It's a query to calculate discounts. Is it still confusing? Yes or no? If it is confusing at this time, oh my goodness, I'll give you more exercise. So,
Coach, sorry, please. What you're saying is instead of us to write it like the normal figures, we are supposed to write it like a command. Like when we are talking to the system, because we all calculated it like the practice we started. We didn't see this coming.
Yes. You didn't see this coming because that was, like I said, that was a teaser to help you. So now see the code I've just pasted in the chat. You would see that it's yes, A is an alias. I'm saying that table name will be called A. That's what that means. Yeah, that's why I put A in there.
Coach, can you help me copy? Can you copy this in the chat for me?
The code is in the chat for everybody. So you see that you have a reusable discount calculator
to fall back on.
So you can see that if I tell you to find a discount of a price, the price of a good is 1,190. With the way you wrote it previously, do your calculation, you're not gonna get it. So now see this: if the price of a good is 8,090, and the discount is a weird discount 17. Okay, see this. You see what I'm saying? 1,090 and the discount is 17. So if I run this, you'll see that you have 1,090, the discount is 17, and the discount price is 904.7 cents.
Coach, can I ask a question, please?
Yes, please.
Why do you have an A, B after your parentheses?
Correct. Why I have an A there is because I'm saying that this table should be called A. This table should be called A. It's an alias. I'll teach you that concept when we get to that part. While I was running it, it wasn't working. I was like, why is it not working? Like everything is okay. The syntax, I see everything. I basically can visualize the results. So I decided to, put all the queries together. You notice I didn't change anything. I just close it out, take out the space, put it back in there, run it, close it, because the output window wasn't telling me I had a syntax error or something, but I saw something like an open colon, which means there is a space somewhere. So I decided to close out all the spaces. So if you look at this, you see if I click here, you see it's not clicking outside. It's clicking just beside the word itself. So I've removed all the space by it. So I put it back. Yes.
Coach,
So,
can you
So,
please
coach,
send us the
coach,
questions too,
excuse
please?
me, KB, this is KB. Does that
hey, hi,
mean if you
KB.
don't put the A, it won't work?
No, it should work. It should work. It should. It should. It should.
Can
So
we
those
try it?
were some troubleshooting on my end. I was trying to make sure that everything is good. Everything is good. It should work. It's just this system. It's just the system acting crazy. It should work without the alias. So, because if you remember, in the beginning when we started, the queries in the being aliased as A, this one. Remember what I did to it? I kind of tested it to make sure it's working. You see, this query. I needed to make sure it's working. That's okay. For any time we hit original price, anything, it works. So say for example, this price has been changed to 1,1490. And the discount now is now 13%. You know, nothing. I haven't changed anything. It's just I've only just playing around the figures here. It makes this code a reusable code for anyone to use. So if I do this, if I run this, you see I have 11,490 as the price, the discount is 13%, and the sale price will be 9,996.3 cents. Okay,
Coach,
so
can you please send the question too?
oh, you want me to send a question as well?
The one on top. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. So it's just I will need you guys to process those thoughts. You need to. It requires a lot of thoughts. It needs you to be very smart. This is just helping you, grab concept of basic mathematics. It's not what you do daily, but you need to know sometimes when you hit a table what you should be doing. What you should be doing. Okay. All right. Let's take this last question. Okay. I hope there's time. Let's quickly take this one. What do I think? What do I think? Let's uh let's write a query that computes the average value of a set of numbers. No. Yeah, you can put any number there. Let me type it out. Okay. It will just open your mind up. There's nothing to be scared about. Okay. So open your mind up to understand what's going on. You already know how to get those average, but you need to be able to translate it to a code, right? Yeah. So it's always it happens a lot. So and I'll use another table. Today I'm going to use I'll take a look at Clifford's table or Jude's table to do an average. Okay. So but this time we're going to run this. Let's do a query that computes the average value of a set of numbers. You can simulate this with literal numbers. So I'll put this here as well. Let's just spend 5 minutes thinking about this. If you want to give up, just put I give up in the chat. Okay. But nobody should give up. So I hope everybody has been able to run the query I sent to you. And then we're going to play around this one as well.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Ford.
Hey, Ford, what's going on?
Fine, thank you. So I just wanted to find out after the sample you give to us, I tried running it and I got the same answer of 127. Is that supposed to be 0.5?
Yeah, you get a table that's saying okay, the price is 150, the percentage, and the sales price.
Okay.
So in such a way that it gives you a reusable code. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So anytime you're like, okay, change the price, change the discount, you get the price, you get everything. Okay, straightforward, right? All right, thank you. So take a look at the other question. We need a query that computes average value of set of numbers. Say you have number 10, 20, 60, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a query that can give us the average of those
So,
numbers.
coach, when you say you need a query, are you trying to tell us to write things like original value, average value, original value by? Is that what you say we should do? Is that what you're asking us to do?
I need a reusable query.
Okay.
So the keyword to check average to calculate average in SQL is AVG. Okay, AVG. All right. So I need a query that would you can just simulate. What we did with the first one, we simulated it. Right? We did a simulation. We created an imaginary price to be 150, and then we said, okay, the discount will be 15%. And we simulate it, and it gives us the selling price or the discounted price. So this one, I want a query that can always give us average. It will average all the numbers that we give to it. All right, let's begin to see answers.
Oh, do you want us to paste it in the comments in the chat
Just
room?
give first and first. Send the answer of your average. Yeah.
Coach?
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, I'm getting an error, and I don't know why.
Why? What's?
Let me try and log in.
Afalasade gave up. Alasukemi gave 2950. You're getting an error. What kind of error are you getting? Afalasade, you need to think. How do you average 6 numbers? What's the formula to average 6 numbers? How do you average 6 numbers?
I've tried to, but it's just to write it out as a query.
You write anyhow. Just write it. Make it happen.
Okay. I'll try again.
Yeah, try again. Who's giving up? This is just minor. Just you being able to like express yourself. Arithmetically. It's been you being able to think like, hey, this is average. How do I get average and all that? So.
Coach, I think I'm giving up.
Oh, you're giving up? Oh,
Because honestly, I think I've got this calculator. So this whole thing is I'm taking it step by step the way you've been going, but Because I lost my results page, I can't find anything. I'm sorry, I got so lost there.
Oh, you can't find your result. You still can't find your
Nope.
result page?
No. It came up earlier when we spoke about it, and then I lost it again. So I see my output, I see the results below, but I don't know where to find, the tables and all of that.
Okay. I'll take a look at it before the class ends. Okay.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay. All right. Ola is trying something. Okay. Let's select average age. From user. Okay. Okay. Now he went to a table to pull something. Ola is trying to cheat, huh? Okay. Good choice. Good choice. He didn't give up. He decided to just skip it and he went to a table. All right. That's good. That's good thinking. That's good thinking too. Good choice. Good try. I used the table I created. Good choice. Good choice. That's a good choice. That's been smart. See, thinking. That was being smart. Okay, you didn't want to go through the fact of creating an imaginary table to simulate. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So now that we have 90% of the class giving up because we are not seeing results like we used to. All right. So okay, now let's try to do it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. All right. So first and first. Okay. See this, guys. Select. I know it's time. Time is running. Okay. And the parking lot guys are waiting. We're only gonna be in the parking lot for 30 minutes. Okay. So guys, be well prepared. Select 10 as Val. Okay. Then we do let's do union. Uh, okay, let's run this. Let's run this. Let's see what this will give us. And then we take it further. Union all, okay. Okay, need something under, okay. Cool. This is the first part. What happened?
But do you want to see what I tried? I posted it.
I'm gonna take a look at it. So select 10 as Val. Oh, my bad. So we started all over again. Let me take a look at what's going on. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to simulate the values. I'm trying to bring the values in. See, first 10, I have 10. See the value 10. All right. So you can see I started bit by bit, value 10, 10 as val. Then I'm saying union all. Let's see. Let's close that. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oh
Coach.
no. It needs, what does it need? It needs, check the okay. It needs some values. It needs some values. Okay. So now let me now bring the values together. Guys, stay with me. We're trying to, some guy just went straight to his table and he put everything together. So here we're trying to pull the tables. Let's see what we got. We have to generate that table. Command V. Okay, so we have 10, we have 20, we have 30, we have 40, we have 50.
50 and 60.
Oh, you want to do 60? Okay, no, no
Yeah,
worries.
60.
Okay, so let's test this. You know, we are testing our environment, right? Let's test this. Let's test what we got. So make sure we have values to select all from is. Well, let's just put A. Okay. Text. Select. All right. Let's make sure we have all that. Let's test. Let's test what we have. Oh, we shouldn't have this at the base because that's the last. That's the last one. So good. Aha. See, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Good.
But coach, we did close it.
Yes, because we're not done. Yeah, you remember this,
Okay.
there's no other script under, right? Take
Yes.
notes. There's no other script at the base. There's no other script, right?
Okay.
So now we have val as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? We have these values. Now we can now do
Average.
AVG. We can now call what's the name of the column? Val.
Val.
Yes. Then we can say select this from this. Then we can now say, okay, the average. We can now call this as, well, let's alias it as numbers. And then we close it. So we're saying select average of this val. And we know that this is going to be 10, 20, this is 60, 100, 150, 210 divided by 6. We should be getting 30 point some or 32 point some. All right, so let's give it a run. We'll give it a run. Okay. We get 35. 35. So in some way, you probably want to say, okay, let's see what we got. Let's say we say, let's do everything funny way. So you guys will see something. Sum.
numbers.
So that you see what's going on. Sum. Val. What I say the sum of values. Then I say the count of val. Okay. Guys, this is not confusing, okay? Let's pay attention. It's just you're playing with your mind. We're simulating it. Okay? We are simulating. Okay, so you guys can see what's going on, okay? We are simulating. We're simulating. Okay? So we've done sum, count, average. See, we're going to see everything. And we'll run. The sum of this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 is 210. And the number of values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 6. And the average 210 divided by 6 will give you 35. And some people gave up.
So, coach, we won't be able to do this at all.
Wow.
Because we've never heard about the word union or
yes. I have to, one way or the other. It's so unfair, coach. I didn't know the right words to use. Somebody's cheating. So one way or the other, yeah, this is that part where I begin to just tell you some few things here and there. Though we've not talked about it, I just want to make you guys understand some few things. SQL is a very great engine. You can simulate anything. You can bring anything to life. You think about anything and I'll bring it to life. That is how simple it is. I just need you guys to have that analytic mind, and then we think about something, we create it. Think about something, we build it. Okay. So,
coach,
yes, we
what
need to
is the
jump to the
meaning of
parking lot.
the vowel?
Val is
Value, right?
anything. Val is any. We just say val, value. You
Wow.
can call
Okay.
this. What's your name again?
KB.
KB. We can call it KB. Okay, that is how interesting it is. Can call it KB. Anything. I thought it was Sukami. I said we're going to call it SK. Okay, so KB. Okay, so if we run this,
Hello, coach.
yes, hello.
Yeah, this is Ford.
Hey, Ford.
Yeah, how do we know we have to put the bracket between the
It's a method. It's a method. See, on your when you type a sum, I type sum, it's a method. So it's a method. It has bracket. Okay? For method, the bracket is you put what you want to compute inside a bracket. Okay? You see sum, right? It's a method. It says yellow. It's a method. See yellow here, right? It's a method. So what you computed, that's what you put inside. You see these values is what we put it inside. Like when we run this, see KB 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? That's it. All right, okay. So guys, let me give you one very simple assignment to play with while I'm in the parking lot. Very simple, very simple. Because I taught you guys this one. So I want you guys to okay. So whatever number we put in there, I want you guys to be able to tell me if it's odd or even. Okay, you have to think deep. You have to think deep. Query using the modular operator to determine if numbers are odd or even. All right? That's a question for you guys. Okay, think deep. Think deep. All right, so I have Chimeze, Nafisa, um,